Okay, so I'm trying something a little different with recent releases now. I'm going to try to talk to a camera a bit more and just cut to some photos when I need to, just to change it up a little bit. But anyway, consider this a trial run. I just got back from seeing M3GAN 2.0, and this is one of my most anticipated films I had this year. I really dug the hell out of the first one. The horror, the dark comedy, the satire, all blended really well into a really entertaining movie. So when not only this one promised that, but also it was going to be an action film, I just thought to myself, hell yes, this movie's gonna be great. And now that I've finally seen it, the movie's fine. I do appreciate that they went a different direction with this, but before I get into all of the good and bad, I should talk about the story a little bit. In this one, there's a new AI robot that's been created that starts running amok and killing people that have to do with her creation, so our main characters have to bring M3GAN back, as she's the only weapon capable of stopping this new robot. So, will she stop the new AI robot? Well, that's for you to see, of course. Now, to start with the good in the movie, there is some good to be had here. One, the humor does work. There is a fair amount of jokes that I did find myself laughing at here, which was nice. And also, the action is fun when it does start to become an action movie. And yeah, and it is creative, and especially when the robots get mangled or when they try to fight each other in these different ways. It's really neat to see the imagination they have when trying to do stuff like this, especially given that they are going this more action-oriented route. Which again, I do like that at least this is something different, and I give them credit for not just repeating the first one again. The actors also all do a fine job too, and I also do appreciate that in the story that there are some times where it can get a little generic, but then it just drops certain plot lines and just goes for something different, and again, it is appreciated. But where the movie doesn't really quite work is just some of the execution of things is just not completely there for me. I think that the main problem with this movie is its consistency. It starts out okay and then picks up and then just gets okay and then it kind of picks up again. It's just not a very consistent movie with the quality. Yes, those things are good that I've mentioned, but there is some stuff in between it that does happen that just doesn't work quite as well. Like some of the emotional moments kind of lack a little bit, and there's also one big reveal that happens early on in the movie about something about M3GAN, and I really was questioning the logistics of it. Like, okay, M3GAN might as well be magic if she accomplished this. And so there's a lot of things like that, and just other things. And then when it's revealed what's really going on, it's something that you've seen before, and it just was like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this now instead. And all right, well, fine then, I guess. But look, I get it. They're trying to go for a campy B-movie action spectacle, and I do respect that. And there are parts of it that I do like and enjoy. But in the long run, I'll probably only watch this movie if it comes on TV. I much rather watch the first one several times before I'll probably watch this one again. But who knows? If you're a fan of the first movie, you might get something out of this or even like it as much. Or you might also think this is just a complete deviation and it's not for me. I actually ran into an old friend in the theater, said hi to him. We talked a little bit about the movie, and even he just looked at me and said, yeah, I didn't like this movie. So I think this movie is going to have its fans and it's going to have its not fans. But for my channel, this is going to be my first sideways thumb that I give it. I really wish that it was better as it like it was advertising it would be. But, you know, for what we got, it's fine enough. For what it is, it's a campy action movie with a few sprinkles of horror in there and some comedy that just, I don't know, it just could have flowed together better, I think. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.